Yo, what's up, guys? And welcome to my sketchbook tour, my first sketchbook tour. So, usually when I start a sketchbook, I write down the plan here in the cover page. Um, yeah, so this is the first drawing. It's graphite portrait drawing of a girl. She kind of looks a little alien-like, but I think it's because the eyes are a little intense, but it's interesting. You can't always draw what you had in mind. I do love the subtle change in form. I used a paper stone for that. This one is a little bit more traditional fine arty. I do like the how the hair fades into nothing, but these chaotic scribbly lines kind of keep it together. Also, I really like the contour over the figure. Interesting skiff. This one, I wasn't really pleased with the background, but I guess I wasn't concerned with the background anyways. The hands. The hands look funky. You can't. It looks like she has a three-finger hand, which is something you learn as you go. And I was like, okay, next time I draw a hand, I want to make sure that you could probably see all five fingers to some extent. But yeah, the portrait looks nice. The hair too. It's kind of like a mix between comic book and well, I'm not sure. Anyways, oh yeah, this one I feel like I kind of butchered it. I had made a sketch to try to come into this with more confidence, but the sketch itself ended up looking better, which is sometimes the case. Again, the background, clearly I wasn't concerned with them. Yeah, you live and learn. Portrait sketches, life sketches, can't go wrong with those. Excellent practice. Yeah, sometimes you show up and, well, not a lot of great things happening, but that's part of the process. This was my hand from life. I was using a mirror. Looks good. Some more life drawing. This one was just a regular schmegular portrait sketch. Graphite. Using reference from, of course, Pinterest. I do like the white hair and beard. It just, something about that looks pretty cool. But I mean, very nice sketch. And this one, very lovely drawing. Again, with the subtle form changes, the eyes look better than the first ones. Yeah, not bad. I'm very satisfied with this one for sure. This skull. So, I went at it with the intention to go over the form, contour over the form with ink, but clearly I kind of failed. So I tried again, and I did a lot better the second time. I didn't finish it because I was like, oh, okay. I was satisfied. I was like, interesting techniques, and not something I want to continuously pursue, but it is what it is. Another portrait drawing. Very colored lines. Again, something that happens often in my work. Lip practice, portrait practice, you cannot do enough practice. Well, I guess to some extent, but yeah. Hand practice. So, a fairy-like person with wings, butterfly wings. Yeah, I was, I guess, diving, what is it? Dipping my toes into a concept art to some extent. You know, very big eyes. I like the white of the eye. It's cool. Yeah. This drawing. So, I remember I started just as a arm study, but then I was like, you know what? Let me try to push it a little bit more. And so I finished the drawing, but when I finished the drawing, I just liked how it looked. Like something between the balance of form and line work. Just, I don't know, it was nice. So I kept it that way, and I was really pleased with this one for sure. Some ink drawings, sometimes you do something nice, sometimes you don't. Kind of also messed up the base. Anyways, so another graphite. I think I only used a mechanical pencil for this one. I like how I can feel the form on the forehead, especially on the forehead area. But also, I think I drew this at an angle, and it kind of made him look long, which is, I mean, kind of funny, but yeah. So this skull ended up looking a little bit, I guess, more towards the realistic side. And I mean, yeah, it looks cool. It looks nice. Very good study. Except for the mouth area, the mandible, the jaw. I guess I got a little impatient over here, but I mean, what can you do? It happens. And here I was trying to draw some skulls from imagination, but obviously I was not succeeding. Here I was trying to, I guess, bring two different worlds together, chaotic, messy lines with nicely rendered things, kind of like the arm study, but it didn't work out this time around. It looks nice though. It looks cool. And then yeah, again, sometimes you show up and, well, you don't really know what's happening. You're not focused, or you can't focus. You're not really in the mood, but you try anyways. This one was nice. It's alright. And these, actually, I like this spread. Black ink and red ink somehow just, oh wait, black and red just go well together, no matter what you draw. Definitely something I want to keep on doing. Yeah. Hands. You can never draw enough hands. So I believe these are my hands. Yeah. Before I had a ring. And then I think, yeah, these are a reference from Pinterest. A little wonky, but you know, practice is practice. More portrait practice. Okay, so these, I started off with a graphite sketches, and then I went over it with gouache. So this is gouache. I believe this one was just purely gouache. I love the hair the most. I don't know, something about it just. Another idea that will be reoccurring in my work. Yeah, sometimes this happens. You just, I don't know. Yep. These are imagination portrait drawings. Yeah, just to start out with an outline, add the guidelines, and then let it happen. This guy's nose is huge. I like how this one looks. I don't know, interesting. Kind of looks similar to the girl fairy that I did earlier. This was I guess, practicing from Michelangelo's drawing. Some skulls, color pencils, and markers, alcohol markers. Random drawings. I like this ballpoint pen sketch. This one looks interesting, but I don't know. Something about it just, you know, question mark. More color pencil drawings, sketches, more gouache. So this one obviously is a little bit rushed, but I mean, it happens. But the colors are awesome. Very, very vibrant colors. Can't go wrong with those colors. And yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes. I do like the bubbles though. They're nice. And yeah, so here I was trying to do some composition, but kind of just failed. And these are some hand studies. They're not mine, though they kind of look like them, kind of. But a really good hand study. More imagination drawings. Very interesting characters. Very sharp angles. Interesting. This guy looks like a younger version of this guy. His eyes look cool. This guy looks intense. Very cool characters. Sketches. Color sketches. That's the thing about rendering. It will reflect your initial sketch. Yeah, so the proportions are a bit wrong, so that's why she looks a little wonky. Yeah, randomness. I guess I tried to do mixed media here, but it looks alright. Some more doodles. This was supposed to be a study from a reference. I think I only really tried with eyeball. Everything else kind of just, I guess, I grew impatient or distracted. I just moved on. Another school sketch. I believe this was a copy from some Pinterest drawing I saw, and that was me trying to, I guess, come up with something cool. Yep. There were supposed to be flowers here, but that didn't happen either. These sketches I like a lot. So I used a brush pen to go over almost everything, all the outlines, and then I just used a file liner to color in some areas that are darker. This was supposed to be a Inktober drawing. A girl, I guess an elf-looking girl, sitting down with 3 gargoyles, but that didn't happen. Yeah, yep. One of my favorite spreads for sure in the sketchbook. These drawings just look awesome. The ink and the ballpoint pen. I know, definitely my favorite. One of my favorites for sure. Just very, very nice. Then, well, sometimes you don't really like your work. And that's okay. I like this cat though. I like how I kept the whiskers visible by not continuing the line. That's cool. This one looks ready, like it's ready to attack you. Nice little sketch. A page full of randomness. I believe this was a copy for some drawing on Pinterest. I think everything else was just me just doodling around. The angle of her head is very wrong. I think the forehead is too big, but it happens. You learn from those things. I like this one though. I like the red ink that I used for her cheeks and nose and lips. Ear practice. I think these are for imagination. And after a while, you've drawn so many, you kind of just turn them out like nothing. This is a gouache portrait. I believe there's a reference. The face is a little wonky, but the hair looks awesome. I like the hair a lot. Yep. I was just going with the flow. This is very therapeutic. I was using a brush pen. Yeah. The face again looks wonky. Sometimes that happens, you know. But this is nice. Then I tried the same thing again, but with a nicer drawing. Though I did notice the hair kind of just looks like its own thing on top of someone's head. But I mean, that's just something that you observe over time, that you like see that looks a little weird, but it's still awesome. I like the subtle shading with the graphite and the thin lines to, I guess, depict some form. Very, very awesome portrait. One of my favorites. And another one of my favorites actually. I used a colored pencil for this. I love how you can still see the initial outlines, the initial sketch. Yeah, as well as the chaotic lines again. I don't know. Very, very nice. And I think this was a gouache, so I must have been tired. It looks cool. It looks cool. I like the colors. They go awesome together. This green and this red. So that's something I will be keeping in mind moving forward. Or if I would decide to do something with those colors. These look nice. Yep. Just random sketches. I almost like this one, but meh. Feels too scratchy. Sorry about the background noise. Not in my control, I guess. Anyways, this drawing, I tried some mixed media ink. I love the hair, the ink hair. That's definitely my favorite. The color pencil, well, I guess I kind of. Her skin just looks blue. I guess the reference, I was trying to stay faithful to the reference, but I didn't quite achieve it. It's a nice drawing though. This one I love. Ballpoint pen, green ink. Yeah, definitely very nice, very nice. the hand. I don't know, something about the hand just, yeah, I don't know. Awesome. Yeah, failed the concept idea. A girl with some horns. Yeah, it'd be like that. Oh well. Portrait. Colored pencil, black colored pencil, I believe. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby. It's a girl's back. I used colored pencil. Learn anatomy. Yep. That's all I gotta say. Learn anatomy. Another figure drawing. A fairy dude. Very sharp nails. These were supposed to be wings, but kind of just looks, I don't know, like lines. Yeah, cool little sketch. Another ballpoint pen. I also realized that I don't really like drawing strictly with diagonal lines. I definitely prefer contour. So yeah, that's something you figure out as you try new things. You definitely want to try new things because that's the only way you're gonna figure out if you like something or not. More failed concepts, sketches, drawings. I think this is a outside sketch for a barbecuing. Yep. Random doodles, though. This guy looks cool. He's a little cool character. With some big old horns. I think it's like grabbing something. And it's like looking at it on the side. Interesting doodles. Some tigers, sketches. Gestures. Gestures are awesome. I love gestures. I don't know. And yeah, this interesting sketch. Blue, green. Cool concept. This poster looking spread. Same. Yeah, it looks cool. A lot of lines in here. I'm kind of sad that the ink kind of bled into it. It used to be clean, obviously. That was my fault. That's what I get for drawing on the front and back. That's something I stopped doing recently, but yeah, very opaque, very light, very nice ink. Yeah, sketches, gouache, tigers, some tigers on ink. I used two different ink. I believe it's a gray one and of course black. I like this one more. It's nice. This is a color portrait sketch. I kind of just stopped halfway. I was like, I don't really like it. We just moved on. This one though looks awesome. I should scan this and maybe finish it, take it to completion. Well, I say that a lot about things. They look awesome, and I want to finish them, but I never finish them because I just doing something else. Some portrait sketches, ballpoint. This is from life. This is my waifu. She's beautiful. Yeah. I think I was trying to do a snake drawing, but scales were very humbling for sure. I got wrecked trying to draw scales. Draw a snake, and you see what I'm talking about. A thumbnail composition sketch. Sometimes out of the blue, no pun intended, I sit down and I start drawing, and my lines are just really on point. It happens. Not all the time, but it happens, which is awesome. This is a copy drawing of one of my favorite artists. I believe his name is Malcolm Lidke. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, he's an awesome painter. I love his art. Randomness. This one's cool. Skull floating, with a ring. Interesting. Yeah, this one I tried colored pencils, but wasn't having it. Just moved on. This one though, one of my favorites for sure. I saw this leopard on Pinterest. It was just a leopard, and I was like, well, what can I add to this to make it more like a story? And I was like, well, butterflies are cool. So I looked for a butterfly that would make sense, and I was like, boom, let me just add them together, and bang, it came out looking very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. I wish I could make prints of this because I love it so much. Some more sketches, profiles, blue and black. Ink also looks cool. Not as cool as red and black, but still pretty nice. Some thumbnail sketches, composition sketches. I don't know what happened there. This one's a cute little sketch. This was from life. These were my shoes. I was just chilling someday. I think I was at a cafe and I drew my Converse. I think this was there as well. Yeah, it's different energies. This one looks a little bit more loose. This looks very very tight. And a random little sketch. Very, very nice. I love these things. Gouache sketch. I love the highlights that I placed on there. Very cool. Yeah. Another portraits. More portraits. I just do portraits all the time. At least in the sketchbook. This one, the colors are very muddy, but I like the nose. You know, practice is practice. I love how I did the hands on this one. Though it looks a little wonky. I'm still kind of... I don't know if you could see it, but like... I don't know, something about the hands there just look awesome. From life, can't... Sometimes, you know, you draw something and it looks alright. It looks... This one, though, I absolutely love the colors. It's very harmonious. But in terms of form and likeness, it's not really there, but the colors are... I don't know. I love these colors. They look nice. They look awesome. Just some ink sketches, very simple. Kind of like similar to the other one, except I'm using a gouache, watercolor looking colors. Here are some gouache sketches. So I think I timed myself on these. Very humbling for sure, because like you only have like what 20 minutes to try to draw a portrait with paint, or paint a portrait. So the likeness is not there, but I mean the colors are there at least a little bit. Humbling, yeah. If you want to get better, because you know when you have unlimited time, you tend to overthink things. So yeah, time yourself. Some more sketches. That was cool. I believe this is my desk. I don't know why that's there. I think that was just like a random drawing on top of it or under it. So this is gouache as well. The thing about gouache is that when you add a lot of water, it kind of just looks like watercolor, which is cool. Unless you add a lot of layers or if you add less water than paint. Hand drawings, random ink drawings. It's cool. I like that eye. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Some thumbnail sketches, ink sketches. I was trying to come up with a concept. That's me. Some more random doodles. Scribbly doodles. This one has potential. It's like half of the skull with like I think flowers surrounding it, and then the actual skin. Interesting concept. Interesting concept. This one's just random. More randomness. I think some landscape sketching. Some more portrait sketching. This is also gouache. Yeah, it's cool. Arm. So I was trying to come up with a more finished portrait drawing, and I was trying to figure out the composition, but it didn't see the day of light. Ink sketches, randomness, doodles, portraits, more doodles, blue color pencil and blue ballpoint pen. Blue ballpoint pen looks nice. I really like it. Again, when you don't know what to draw, just draw a portrait, a front-facing portrait. Yeah, so same thing from last time, similar. I was trying, but this time with a hatching. Yeah, it's alright. I did okay. Tired. Yep. This portrait. Yep. Pretty much. There will be days like that, and you just have to accept them. So here, same thing, but on a profile. Pay attention to this. So it's crazy to me. Well, not crazy to me, but it makes sense how such slight change in I guess lines makes a whole world of a difference. That's pretty cool. Some more sketches. A gouache. I think this was a sculpture, and yeah, really muscular dude. I like this dark line. Very awesome for a sketches. Very free school. Very awesome. Tigers. Speaking of tigers, I love tigers. Tigers are cool. But yeah, sketch of a tiger on gouache. I mean, sketches look like that. So actually, let me. Where's the? I think so. So my paintings can look like this. It's alright. It's a little cool little painting. Cool little sketch painting. And more portrait drawings, unfinished, but it looks awesome. They both look awesome. These are blank on purpose. On purpose. Life drawings. I was at a cafe, I believe. I drew this side of the bench and some people and the stand that I was using for my tablet. And yeah, my younger brother. And some alcohol sketches. I like this one a lot, and the colors especially. But yeah, I think that's all the sketchbook. That's all there is. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.